they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Ludacris going in on the verse, cause I never been defeated and I won't stop now. Keep your hands up, get them in the sky for the homies that ain't making it, my folks locked down. I never went nowhere, what they saying Luda's back. Blame it on that, the hood call it ludic. And I'm on this foolish track, so I spit my foolish flow. My hands go up and down like go. My verses still be serving, tight like a million. This last time on a college remix, now I'm on the original version. Can't never count me out, y'all better count me in. Got 20
money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Swerving in my low, head on the swivel, you know serving me's a no-no. Clean as a whistle as I pull out in my Rolls Royce. Yellow bone passenger, they see it, they say, oh boy. Tell Kelly, back it up, my call me loco. Down for, don't make me pull that. Ask you what you laughing at, represent that mud life. Dirty money, you better get your mud right. We come together holding hands and holler mud life. We all in all black, it's like life.
All it's do is win.
You riding or what? Cause we me cause you wasn't.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Heat in the kitchen, pot on the stove, water getting boiled. Being sold, Snoopy in the hootie, system overload. I've been running this rap game since I was 20 years old. I hung with the worst of them, bust till I burst them up, floss them up, toss them up, harder work, close them up. Pardon me, I'm bossing up, brace you up, bless you, bro, don't mess with us. We like the U in the 80s, back to back, set a track, hit the lick, get it back, get the trick, jump the track. I want my money back, time and time again, while I'm sipping on this. Al Davis said it best, just win, baby, win.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up.
DJ Khaled.
The Rockets are looking to defeat their Western Conference rival going into this game. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports.
Here you go.
I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. For the Suns, they continue their stretch of home games. Here's the starting group for Houston. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Modiunas and Howard the post pair. And it's Lawson in at the point. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, he didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And the second free throw, good.
And on the bench for the Suns is Jeff Hornacek, probably one of the tougher coaches in the league. He'll bend your ear if you make mental errors.
It's Harden with the drive.
Nice work. On the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
A nice shot by Booker. And for Coach Hornacek, Greg, you learned from one of the toughest coaches as a player. You know, several trips to the finals And you know this guy well, Clark. Jerry Sloan was the guy that molded Jeff Hornacek.
One of the outstanding coaches in the history of the NBA, Jerry Sloan. Although Hornacek saw all that success in Utah, this is a homecoming job for him because he started his career in Phoenix.
Harden gets to Ariza. Takes a three. Howard trying to free himself up. And there's Ariza. That's good on the assist by Harden.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
Lawson on the double team. Johnson in the corner. Harden kicks to Lawson. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Morris with a screen on Lawson. And the call will be against Ty Lawson. That's his first foul. Morris passes to Booker. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. That's good. Johnson's got his first points of the night.
Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that basket.
The pass to Howard. Outside for Lawson. Harden outside. 6 on the shot clock. Off the pick. The shot is off. And Phoenix will come the other way. Odiunas against Knight. Ariza with the bucket. Ariza's got his second bucket of the night.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Booker. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Chandler a screen. Knight into the lane. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
Odiunas a screen on Knight. Harden inside the three-point line. Phoenix grabs the miss.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
And the Rockets making a change here. Jones is checked in. Knight wide open. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, and as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Now here's Ariza. He's got 5. 5 to shoot. Harden's shot is good.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Well, for James Harden, with his incredible regular season last year, Clark, you knew he was in for a great postseason as well.
And it was a bit of a roller coaster for him in the playoff run. I mean, he could vanish one game, but then explode for 40 in the next.
And here we go with Lawson, running it right up the court. Outside, Jones. Morris again. Howard. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
And, guys, you know, we've talked about it before, but it bears repeating. Dwight Howard may be the best overall rebounder in the last decade. 5 times out of the last 8 years, he's led the league in rebounding. That's almost impossible to do in the modern NBA.
And stolen by Ariza. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Ariza. And it's 7 points for James Harden. Howard is still Clark, an efficient rebounder, still prolific in fact, but he's no longer dominant. Last year he had not one 20-plus rebound game. Tell me what's come at him.
Well, you know, this being Dwight's 12th season in the league, Kevin, a lot of wear and tear on him. I think he's trying to fight through it, and he's still very much more than serviceable. Wants to get a ring, and he's doing his part to try to make that happen.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And the Rockets have lost out on some free agent wars the past few years. They have remained competitive, but you wonder what could have been if they landed or kept some of those big names.
Platoon swap here for Phoenix. Corey Brewer's checked in for Houston. Patrick Beverly comes in for Ty Lawson. Suns trail by 6. And with the Rockets, it's no secret that they take a very analytical approach to team building. Greg, you and I talked about that. And Clark, you know, you wonder if that hurts them in free agency.
Well, you know, when your front office makes no qualms about viewing players as simply just assets, it can be a hard sell to a free agent.
There's the feed to Beverly. Screen by Jones. A shot by Harden. Wide open. Howard dishes to Beverly. Now, here's Warren. Guarded by Harden. Kept alive. Here's Weems. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on Terrence Jones.
Yeah, good job to take it right at Phoenix.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
For Phoenix, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
And now the first timeout. Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Phoenix. So for Phoenix, their last game a loss to Los Angeles. And Beverly kicks to Harden. From the top of the key, they get it again. Back to Beverly. Jones drives in. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Here's Larkin. Defended by Beverly. Shot from 12. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Harden outside. Screen by Howard. Shot clock at 5. Brewer. The three-pointer, no good. Johnson outside. There's a good screen. Passes to Sims. Now the dish to Weems. And again, it's the Suns missing. Rockets leading by 3. On the wing, Brewer. Back to Howard. On the wing, Harden. No one near him. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Last outing for Houston, it was a loss to the Warriors in Oakland. Here's Larkin. Defended by Beverly. Larkin kicks to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. They set the pick. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Houston making some changes. Capella's checked in. And it's Thornton in for James Harden. Beverly with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. In the corner, it's Brewer. Left side, Jones. Inside. Oh, here comes Johnson. All alone.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
They set the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jones kicks to Brewer. Unloads. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Brewer's got his first bucket in this one. Here's Larkin. Defended by Beverly. Johnson right side. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
On the wing, Thornton. Drills it from outside. And now an 8-point Rocket lead.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Here's Larkin. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. There's a good screen. Here's Sims. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
Now here's Thornton. He's guarded closely. And it's Capella missing.
And just a solid start to the season for Teletovic last year. I mean, unfortunately, it came to a close prematurely as he was battling blood clots.
Here's Larkin. Here's Weems. Kicks it out to Johnson. Three-pointer. That's good. Johnson's got his third bucket of the night.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
And Brewer kicks to Capella. To the middle. Outside for Thornton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Larkin. Joe Johnston on the way. It's deflected. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Rockets on top, up 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. Guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a numbers standpoint?
It's been about the effort. Love the hustle they've shown here in the first.
Yeah, it's due to their hustle, as you said, Greg, and it's showing up on the scoreboard, too.
Here's Lawson. This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Lawson out there with Terry. Then it's Decker. Then there's Moniunas. And it's Ariza in the 4 slot. There's a screen by Moniunas. From the arc. And there's Jason Terry on the assist by Decker. Knight against Lawson. Knight kicks to Chandler. Pass to Morris. 6 on the shot clock. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one is on Ariza.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass. You know, there was a time when some thought Tyson Chandler would be a draft bust. But, you know, it took some time before he found his niche and has been one of the best bigs in the NBA for the span of his career. You know, that shows you also when you draft guys out of high school, they're going to need a couple more years to really define who they are as players.
Here's Decker. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Chandler was a bit of a late bloomer, but you can't argue with his presence on the floor now.
Well, he won a title and embodies what you need to do in order to win titles. I mean, Chandler makes all the difference on defense, and that's why teams will just still want him even late in his career.
Good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Suns trail by 4. Knight kicks to Booker. Morris inside. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Now Lawson. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. There's a screen by Moniunas. Decker can't hit. Pass to Booker. He dishes it to Chandler. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And it's right missing.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Kicks to Moniunas. Lawson against Knight. Feeds to Moniunas. Another miss by Houston.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Knight with it. Now Lawson defending. Morris passes to right. Here's Booker. Bangs home the trifecta. Booker's got the lead up to 1 now for the Suns. For the Houston Rockets, they come into tonight following a loss to Golden State. Now here's Lawson. Lawson is doubled. It's stolen by Morris. And the foul on Jason Terry. That is his first foul of the game. For the Rockets, Howard comes in for Decker. And it's James Harden in for Jason Terry. Knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
And the call will be against Ty Lawson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
He's jammed himself up a little bit here with that second foul. As long as he can avoid a third before the half, I think he's fine.
Sonny Weems checks in for Phoenix.
2 points for Brandon Knight.
That's good. And that's now 6 points for Brandon Knight.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
To stop the drought. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Guys, I'm not sure there's a better star player who's a better fit for his team's philosophy than James Harden. Clark reflects the Rocket system perfectly.
I don't think you're wrong on that, Kevin. I mean, the Rockets, an analytically minded team. They love layups, free throws, and threes. Harden can get all of those done.
And Harden, either intentionally or not, is really the poster child for a new era of analytics that's starting to drive basketball. I mean, he generates a lot of points, but most importantly, he does it with tremendous efficiency, in part because he lives at the free throw line.
Now Lawson. After Markieff Morris's three-pointer that didn't go. Outside for Lawson. 5 on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot up. And there's Ariza. That's good on the assist by Lawson. And it's 8 points for Trevor Ariza.
And, you know, for the Rockets, acquiring James Harden might be the trade of the decade. You look at what they gave up, and it's hard to argue that they didn't win that transaction in a big way.
And stolen by Howard. And the basket by Harden. Now it's a 3-point Houston lead.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
A 3 from Morris. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Morris has got the game tied up here for the Suns. Now, here is Harden. He's got 12. 5 on the clock. Some solid defense from Knight. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. He feeds it to Wright. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good play. I mean, you stop the sure thing, slam dunk with that foul. And I think you send a bit of a message, too, about your physicality and force in the basket area.
And that one misses. Mirza Teletovic is checked in for Tyson Chandler. And a switch here also for Houston. McDaniels, he's checked in for Monte Eunice. Houston's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Outside Ariza. Wright dishes to Teletovic. He kicks to Weems. And Wright, here we go. And that one's good. Wright's got the lead up to 3 now for the Suns. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Timeout called the Rockets.
And he clearly doesn't like what's going on out there right now.
Would you? I mean, how could he like what's happening? Really had to take a time out there and try to figure out a way to derail their momentum.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. John Lure, he's checked in for Mirza Teletovic. Johnson comes in for Darrell Wright. Booker, he's checked in for Sonny Weems. And Shane Larkin subbed in for Knight. It's Harden with the drive. Off the pick. And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from Ariza. Larkin kicks to Lure. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Houston's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Now here's Howard. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's Larkin. He's guarded by Howard. Clock at 6. Johnson outside. There's the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
Now, here is Harden. 12 points for him. That's good.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
What a performance from Harden here. He has 15 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And Clark, some of those assists that he's gotten today have been just electric.
Lure the pass to Larkin. Dishes it to Sims. Kicks it out to Johnson. It's rebounded by Houston. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Larkin kicks to Johnson. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal. Shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Now the pass to Beverly. And there's the feed to McDaniels. Howard dishes to Harden. And yes, sir, that one drops. Harden's got 8 here in the quarter.
Dwight Howard with some slick passing on that one.
Pass to Larkin. To the wing right side. Lure the pass to Booker. There's the dish to Larkin. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Fires from 18. Misses off the left iron. Last season was difficult for Dwight Howard, to say the least, across the board. Worse since, in fact, his rookie year.
Yeah, he just wasn't able to stay healthy. I mean, he looks dominant in spurts. Gets you thinking, okay, he's back, man. His body betrays him.
Rockets substitution. Terrence Jones.
Now here's Beverly. Defense is right there. 4 on the clock. Top the key, Brewer. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. So for the Suns, Tyson Chandler, who's checked in for Henry Sims. Morris comes in for Lure. And Knight subbed in for Shane Larkin. And a change for the Rockets. Terry's checked in. The Suns have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Chandler with a screen for Knight. Out to Morris. Here's the 3. And Chandler throws it down.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And Gia, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
Offensive rebound. It's stolen by Morris. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Here's Knight from 7. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now, here's Thornton. 5 on the clock. Jones.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Knight against Terry. Up top, Knight. He's got 8. Here's Booker. Here's Morris. Tries again. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And I don't think there's any question about it, guys. He's got to bring that percentage up. I mean, those are the kind of free throw numbers that will get you in a coach's doghouse and get your teammates a little mad at you.
T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Phoenix. Sonny Weems comes in for Booker. And a switch here also for Houston. Capella. Rockets trail by 7.
Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Oh, without question, Greg. I mean, the wise move would be to get themselves a quick shot so they have an opportunity to get that 2-for-1.
Now, here's Warren. To the wing right side. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Morris. A terrific shot on the turnaround. Morris has got 10 points. Jones with the screen on Knight. Outside Terry. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And the first half is now in the books. Phoenix ahead. Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
The second half just about to get going here. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half. Defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop him.
Now, come on, Greg. That's much easier said than done when he's the penetrator. I mean, his speed and agility make him extremely tough to cover.
They've got Warren. Sonny Weems is out there with Brandon Knight. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Sims in at the pivot, manning the middle. They're the group for Jeff Hornacek starting the second half. That is good. 21 points for James Harden.
Well, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense just like that.
And Clark, the best way to get that early offense is with steals. That allows you to get out in transition.
And a miss there on the triple. Suns leading by 5. Knight kicks to Weems. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And sometimes it feels like Brandon Knight is the Rodney Dangerfield of the NBA. The poor guy just doesn't get much respect.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. Through the end of last season, he'd already been on 3 teams in 5 years. On one hand, it may be disrespectful, but teams recognize his ability, too.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Eunice against Morris. 4 on the shot clock. And stolen by Howard. Harden outside.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds, Phoenix. Will take possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time.
Rockets ball.
That's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right on top of the other.
Time to just slow it down, make the simple play, and get a good shot.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Lawson against Knight. Lawson dishes to Eunice. The Rockets again can't hit.
And on the topic of Brandon Knight, you have to wonder why he's been traded around so much. I mean, it wasn't due to a slow start because he made the All-NBA rookie first team. He's smart, has a strong work ethic, proved himself to be a clutch shooter in college, the kind of guy you normally wouldn't think about dealing for someone else.
Here's Knight, following the score by Houston. Pass to Weems. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Rockets trail by 4. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Another miss by Harden.
He's still looking for his first 3-pointer of the second half after making just 1 in the first.
Pass to Warren. Trying his luck deep. The Rockets have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Kicks it to Eunice. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Boy, he's got a nice looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, and a lot of times he'll still knock those down no matter how good the D is.
And the Suns here with a different look. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Henry Sims. Mirza Teletovic comes in for Morris. Johnson, he's checked in for Warren. And it's Booker in for Sonny Weems. Knight kicks to Johnson. It's rebounded by Houston.
3 straight misses here to start the second half.
Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
Phoenix ball.
Houston making a switch. Beverly's checked in.
Patrick Beverly.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Outside Knight. He dishes it to Chandler. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Great D that time from Howard.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Ariza passes to Beverly. Pulls it up. And the shot no good, a bit short. Suns lead by 4. Knight dishes to Chandler. Booker with it. He's picked up by Ariza. It's Knight with the drive.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
And Beverly kicks to Moniunas. Back to Beverly with his first shot attempt. That's good on the jump shot.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
There's a screen. Knight passes to Teletovic. It's Knight with the drive. And he gets it to go. Knight's got 11 points.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
There's a screen by Moniunas. Beverly wide open. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. Suns lead by 6. Johnson in the corner. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Moniunas sets a screen for Beverly. Moniunas dishes to Beverly. 5 on the clock.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. Brewer is checked in for Trevor Ariza. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Terrence Jones is checked in for the Rockets. Thornton comes in for Ty Lawson. Moniunas kicks to Beverly. Feeds to Moniunas. He kicks it to Brewer. Houston moving the ball around. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Chandler. Phoenix leading by 8. And Booker kicks to Johnson. He feeds it to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Houston making some changes. Decker's checked in for Montejunas. And it's Terry in for Patrick Beverly. That'll be a 5-second call.
Phoenix call. That'll be a Suns timeout.
And the Suns call time here.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and it's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
And the Suns here with a different look. Lures checked in for Mirza Teletovic. Wright comes in for Joe Johnson. Sonny Weems checks in for Booker. And it's Larkin in for Brandon Knight. And a switch here also for Houston. Capella's checked in. Weems kicks to Larkin. Chandler is screened. Wright left side. Got a hand on it. And there's Terry. Shot to end this cold run. Jones kicks to Terry. Down low. Jones in the post. Chandler on him.
Terrence Jones.
And he gets the bucket. Jones has got his second bucket. Phoenix leading by 6. Well, for Terrence Jones, Clark, a very scary episode to begin last season. He suffered from a rare nerve damage to his left leg.
Yeah, he wondered if he'd be able to play again after missing 3 months. He finally got back out on the court. Good for him, because I enjoy watching him play.
They push it up 4 on 3. And Brewer with the stuff.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for him.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
The Suns have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime.
And I tell you what, the Rockets are happy to have Terrence Jones back and healthy. They tried to acquire Bosch last season. Looked like they had it, but make no mistake, Jones was always going to be a player not only with tremendous potential, but someone that they view as a valuable commodity on that roster.
Phoenix with the ball. Following the score by Houston. And stolen by Thornton. And now Terry pushing it up. No one back to stop him. They now take the lead. Terry's got 5 now. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Houston.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And Shane Larkin gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Phoenix calls timeout.
And guys, Terrence Jones, good numbers as far as blocks and rebounding and scoring around the rim. He's also shown potential as far as playing on the perimeter. The Rockets hope he can fill that spread 4 role for them moving forward.
And the Suns here with a different look. Henry Sims is checked in for Chandler. For John Lure. Warren's checked in for Darrell Wright. And it's Booker in for Sonny Weems. And then for Houston, Decker comes in for Corey Brewer. And it's K.J. McDaniels in for Marcus Thornton. Now here's Terry. 5 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Jones, no luck.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Here's Warren. And the Suns miss again. And here's Houston. They're on a 17-7 run. Terry with it. To the wing right side. There's McDaniels. The shot no good. And Phoenix the other way now. 1:42 left to play here in the third. Larkin, the pass to Booker. Connects from three-point range. Booker's got 8. Either side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
Well, 8 lead changes, Kevin, so far as the teams are battling it out here in the third.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Teletovic dishes to Warren. Count that one. And it's a 4-point Suns lead. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Lonnie Price is checked in for Shane Larkin. Now, here's Price. And Terry over to help.
That's a jump ball.
Phoenix with the ball. And Teletovic kicks to Booker. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Decker gets the bucket.
And I love that the instant that steal was made, they were out in the open floor.
Ball pressure leading to the run out. Man, it doesn't get much nicer than that. That is sweet, sweet stuff.
That's tipped. Here's Price. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
That's his first.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Suns have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. Price hits them both. Here is Harden. Over to the left wing. Here's Lawson. No good. And we've reached the end of the third. Suns lead by 4. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Phoenix leading by 4. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Modiunas and Howard the post pair. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. And it's Lawson in at the 1. Now here's Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. It's tipped. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And for Trevor Ariza, almost exclusively a perimeter player on the offense last year. New scheme, Greg, new teammates, big adjustment.
Yeah, the Rockets having Dwight Howard camping out in the lane and James Harden needing space for dribble drives. Not much room to operate inside for Ariza.
But they do like his defense, and we know he can hit the 3. It's a pretty valuable commodity. Chandler with the screen on Harden. Harden against Knight. But he gets it back. To the wing on the left. Here's Weems. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chandler.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And now, your Suns dancers.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Kevin McHale coaching his team during that break. They're getting outshot from the perimeter. He told them, we've got to close out faster on the outside shooters. These threes are killing us. Kevin, can they tighten their D?
Henry Sims is checked in for Phoenix. Booker comes in for Sonny Weems. The three from Harden. Phoenix leading by 4. Morris kicks to Knight. Again, the miss by Knight.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Terry the pass to Harden. Nice job coming off that screen. Harden's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Rockets. Knight dishes to Booker. Back to Knight. Lots of room. They grab their own miss.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
Harden kicks to Howard. And it's sent back by Morris. To the inside. Booker. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Knight's got 4 assists in the game.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
This is when the defenders really have to protect the basket. You need to be in sync as a unit defensively.
Suns leading by 4. Dishes it to Johnson. It's Knight with the drive. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul against Houston.
Shooting for Phoenix.
And guys, Brandon Knight really fits the mold of the new breed of NBA combo guard. He has the length and quickness to guard 1s and 2s. And his skill set allows him to generate offense both in transition as well as the half court.
Greg was talking about Brandon Knight. He'd really improve his shooting percentages before the midseason trade last year, and that was one of the bigger weaknesses, Clark, earlier in his career.
Yeah, and not only was his shot going down more, it looked better. It was better mechanically, but now to take the next step, he has to cut down the turnover.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Mirza Teletovic is checked in for Markieff Morris, and Sonny Weems subbed in for Booker.
Nice stroke from long range, and if he keeps getting those opportunities, he better take them.
There's the screen. Knight kicks to Johnson. To the paint. Out left to the wing. The pass to Weems. On the wing. And Zaletovic kicks to Weems. Here's Sims. And there's the feed to Weems. Passes it to Sims. Zaletovic dishes to Johnson. Got a piece of it. They get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Phoenix making some changes. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Johnson. And Shane Larkin subbed in for Brandon Knight. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Houston. Rockets trailed by 3. Harden outside. Out of bounds. Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession.
Rockets ball.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. 6 to shoot. Releases. They get it back.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. To be out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
You look at what Brandon Knight has done so far. 13 points and some good assists, too. 4 of them. He's getting it done, making plays by setting up his teammates and grabbing some nice boards, too.
And also, how about the intangibles? All the little things that he's done. That's also really important.
Timeout called, the Suns. Phoenix making a change here. Weems is checked in. And that one falls for Knight.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Now here's Thornton. Lawson right side. And the layup falls.
Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you better off sending them to the free throw lines than to have them get that good a look.
Here is Knight. On the wing, Johnson. Trying to find chance.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Suns leading by 5. On the wing, Chandler. Tight for 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Now, here is Lawson. Screen by Jones. Here's the screen. Chandler with the steal. And the slam dunk by Weems.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Here is Brewer after the Suns pick up 2. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Thornton outside. Another miss by Houston. Knight kicks to Morris. Fires from deep.
Yeah, showing some strength in the paint there. Tough rebound.
Lawson with it. And it's Knight picking him up. To the paint. Stolen. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And here we go. And stolen by Lawson. And it's the Rockets on the break. Brewers got the ball. Here's Thornton. And right on target with the swish.
Oof, that is a tough shot.
Suns leading by 5. Now Knight. Morris a screen. Knight kicks to Morris. Here's Chandler. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
You know, Clark, the one thing you can say about Ty Lawson is his awareness around the floor. He's just ubiquitous, and his court vision is incredible.
Excellent peripheral vision. He averaged almost 10 assists a game last season. That's the best year of his career thus far.
And the Suns making a change here. Rice is checked in. Houston with a big group substitution here. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Capella. Matayonis comes in for Jones. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Corey Brewer. And James Harden subbed in for Marcus Thornton. And the Suns call time.
And for Ty Lawson, playmaking isn't a concern. He's got that. His shooting accuracy, though, seems to drop every year. In fact, the last 2 years have been the worst of his career.
Catching up on the changes for Chandler. Mirza Teletovic comes in for Markieff Morris. Warren's checked in for Joe Johnson. And it's Booker in for Sonny Weems. Price kicks to Teletovic. Over in the corner, Warren.
Yeah, you know, going back to Lawson's declining shooting percentage, really no apparent reason for it. Last year he launched the fewest threes in his past 4 seasons, but he still couldn't find the rhythm, and it really hurt his team down the stretch.
Kicks it out to Harden. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Sims. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation. Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebounding.
You know what? That rebound has always been a critical element of the game, and that's why they are now understanding how to win. Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Henry Sims. Markieff Morris comes in for Mirza Teletovic. Johnson, he's checked in for Warren. And Knight subbed in for Ronnie Price. Johnson outside. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Knight's got 5 assists tonight.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Kicks it out to Harden. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Now the dish to Johnson. Clock at 6. Puts it up. And the rejection by Harden. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.